For all my interns out there, today we're going to be talking about what you can do to make the most of your clinical research internship, or any internship for that matter. Hey guys, Elite Clinical Group here today. Just want to talk to you guys a little bit about what you can do to make the most of your clinical research internship. And we're going to start off with the first thing you can do is to voluntarily do the hard or tedious things first. So what I mean by that is every industry, especially clinical research, has things that your mentors or people that you're going to be working with don't want to do or don't like doing as much as other things. They can be really tedious, they can be really complex, they could just take a long time, and they don't want to spend a lot of time doing it, and they prefer not doing it. So you volunteer to get your hands dirty, get your feet wet, jump full on into the deep end of the pool, and do those things. And in clinical research, in the clinical research world, those two things are the TMF and meeting minutes. I know everybody always talks about the TMF, how it's way out of whack, how it's not clean, it doesn't look good. That's probably what they're going to be training you on anyway, just because it's easy to get started and it is so vital to the conduct of a clinical trial. So volunteer first to do TMF. A lot of people don't like it. It's tedious, it can be boring, it can be monotonous, but that's how I got my start in the industry, and that's how you can get your start as well. So definitely volunteer to do TMF. Second thing is meeting minutes. Now it depends on which meeting that the person you are assigned to conducts. Normally it's split. One person will do the sponsor meeting or any external meetings, and another person will do the internal meetings, which is between the internal team. No external people are in the internal meetings. So you can volunteer to learn. First thing you can do is just listen. Second thing you can do, second time the meeting comes around, is offer to take some notes on the side and then compare them with the person who normally takes the minutes. And then the third time's the charm. You go ahead and take the minutes. And that way you'll learn a lot about what's going on in the clinical trial. You'll learn a lot about clinical research as a whole. It'll take a few times before you get used to all the terms, because as an intern, I'm expecting that you have minimal or no experience. So you still have to get used to all the terms. But that's a great way to offer value and to ease the burden on the rest of your team that you're going to be working with. So offer to do TMF, offer to do meeting minutes. The second and probably the most important thing you can get from your internship is networking. The ability to network with other clinical research professionals in the industry can help you secure a job after your internship has concluded. Normally people do summer internships, or they may do a few hours a week during the year. Haven't heard too much about those, but I know summer internships are pretty popular. One of the most important things you can do is network with the people, whether you're at the site level, whether you're at the pharma level, or the CRO level. It doesn't matter. Your network is your net worth. And that is the most common way that people get jobs. Even higher level people, executives, all the way on down the chain. People get hired because of their network, people that they know. Because people they know can help refer them to jobs, help refer them to recruiters, help them refer them to hiring managers as well. And next thing you know, they're going to have the job. Another pro to networking, or to put an emphasis on networking while you're in your internship, is it may open you to opportunities during your internship that you might not have otherwise had. So there might be some way to not just do TMF or meeting minutes, but to maybe get some experience calling sites or something like that, or talking to CRAs, or maybe you get a chance to talk to somebody whose career path you want to follow closely. So there's other opportunities while you're in the internship that can be beneficial for you for networking purposes, not just after the internship has completed. And the third and final thing you can do to make the most of your clinical research internship is this. A lot of times when companies have internships, they don't really have work set aside for you to do from the beginning. It is up to the person that you're shadowing or who's your mentor to set aside maybe portions of their work or find work for you to do. So underlying that second point I laid out about networking, use the network to your advantage and meeting people to your advantage to maybe do things that are outside of the job description of the person that you're going to be working with. So even though they may not have dedicated work set aside for you in the internship, the company typically has a few tasks that interns typically do. So use that experience of being in there inside the company and having that flexibility of no dedicated tasks to meet other people in the company and potentially do tasks that aren't part of your job description, which could then help you in the future when you're trying to find a more permanent role after your internship has completed. You may also find that what you were shadowing or the person you're mentoring or what you thought about the industry isn't necessarily what you wanted to do in the industry. During that experience, you may figure out, okay, I like that position, but I like this position way more. And you may end up wanting to apply for that in the future. And you would have never have known that if you didn't take the opportunity to try on some other tasks that aren't typically in your job description. Alright guys, thank you so much for watching this video. Don't forget to like and share this video. Please hit that red subscribe button down below and leave us a comment if you have any questions. Also, you can email us at eliteclinicalgroup@gmail.com. We'll do our best to answer in a responsible and reasonable time frame. Thank you so much for watching this video again. Take care, guys.